Bang, bang, not a bang. Back at you again with another one. And today, I don't know why it took me so long to get around to this, but this dude's just been annoying and irritating as hell. I don't know why YouTube just keeps putting this guy on my damn feed. I'm like, bro, I don't want to hear this guy, but when I'm at my job, I just go on YouTube, you know what I mean? I listen to all the sports shows while I'm doing my work. Now, all the time, can I just reach back to my phone and swipe the video off or swipe to the next show or whatever? So I end up listening to all the fucking sports guys, you know what I mean? Especially when it pertains to the 49ers, because that really gets my attention, you know what I mean? I listen for everything. I love the praise and I hate the hate, but it's all good, you know what I mean? If it's decent criticism, then yeah, I can respect it. But like at my job, I can't be wrong with stuff. I got to get stuff right, or else the whole company is in danger of losing some serious cash. And you know, the media is one of them industries where you could be 110% wrong in your field, in your job, in your analysis, and your takes. You could just be absolutely wrong, but it don't matter, because it doesn't matter if they're wrong or right. You know what I mean? It matters how many people are watching them. Some of these guys, they take themselves super serious and they be all smug and they get on this camera and just act like they know it all about everything inside the world of sports, and they just know this guy's gonna be good, this guy's gonna be terrible. This guy's a franchise QB. This guy is not a franchise QB because X, Y, and Z. And they be wrong. They be dead wrong. It's all good, though. It's all good. You know what I mean? Because I can see it. I'm not a sports analyst like that. I'm just a guy who I don't even do YouTube like that. You know what I mean? It's like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just spare time stuff. You feel me? But I like to see it get going one day, but it ain't about me. It's about these people in these positions, and they have their views on the world and just be 100% wrong. So I'm like, why are they even in a position to give these horrendous takes? They get held to zero accountability. Zero accountability. Every time they're wrong, they just move on to the next show. Like, oh yeah, like the team who I said was going to win lost. They lost real bad, and I expected better of them. And they just move right along. Nobody, they never be like, oh my bad, I had this wrong, or I had that wrong, or like this where all fell apart. They just move right along. But in the meantime, they could just be stepping on these players who are balling out, who are like top of the league in certain categories, and they just want to pretend like stats don't matter all of a sudden, because stats could tell lies. But I don't know why they don't learn how to put stats into context. Like, hey, this game was essentially over at the third quarter, and everything besides that was garbage time. So let's just chop the stats down to these pivotal moments in the game. Under these certain points of the game, that's when X, Y, and Z happen. How hard is that? It's not hard. But they don't want to give you the stats because the stats don't support their beliefs. So they want to tell you about how they feel on the inside, which equates to dog shit. Absolute dog shit. A whole mountain of dog shit that just piled up over years and decades and centuries. That's what they are. For whatever reason, YouTube keeps putting this dude on my stuff. So I really got irritated listening to this man talk. But have you ever in your life seen anybody as wrong on a subject as this guy from the herd? How do you be 1,000% wrong? Like, not only are you are wrong into detail. Like, the details of your wrongness, the details of how wrong you were are on full display, and the whole world could see it. Now, I don't know if anybody peeped it. I don't know if anybody caught it. Maybe I'm the only one who listens to this guy. Hopefully, I hope nobody else in the world has to bear these terrible takes. Like, you know, it might pop your eardrum or something like that. You might go deaf listening to this garbage. Here's the guy from the herd on his takes. Check it out.
Purdy, it's not that he's bad, but what I've said all year is I don't see the special. I think a lot of most of it is the roster and
this
Kyle
man
Shanahan.
said Brock Purdy is not special. It's just the roster and Kyle Shanahan. Meaning, he ain't nothing. He's just there. Everybody else is making this thing work. He has no input. He has no type of impact on anything going on here. Like, 49ers are going to win with or without Purdy. Even with Purdy holding them back, even with Purdy being in the way, he is not the reason that the 49ers are finding success. The 49ers are somehow getting these passes down the field without Brock Purdy. It's not Brock Purdy throwing it. It's a ghost or something, or Casper. It's somebody else in a huddle getting everybody lined up, conducting the plays. Somebody else. It's not Brock. It's Kyle Shanahan. It's the roster. But I don't know, like, what? I could have. Well, who's number 13 dropping back and launching a ball downfield? Who is that? I don't know. This is some other guy on the roster. Oh, it's just the whole team carrying him, huh? I just been hearing this narrative all season long. Like, this Jimmy G stigma is like, oh, they playing real good with a garbage quarterback once. So, hey, maybe they're playing garbage with a quarterback again. But, like, hey, let's just not look at the highlights. Let's not look at the stats. Let's not watch any games. It's just a garbage quarterback on a really great team. And the team is just succeeding despite his garbageness. That's how they looking at him, bro. I don't know why. Why?
And this weekend when the weather's not perfect and he misses Deebo Samuel, who gets injured, he's ordinary.
Brock Purdy doesn't look the same because Deebo's not in the game. I wonder why. Maybe because the play caller, Kyle Shanahan, had a playbook designed to have Deebo heavily involved. That's why we had Juwan Jennings in the backfield and Brock handed it off to him because that was the intended play. So maybe the whole entire offense don't look the same. It's not just Brock. But all right, I'll give you that one. Brock looks different without Deebo and the rain. Like, yes. Okay, but so the Jordan Love, how did he look in Dallas? And how did he look in Santa Clara when it was raining? Was that the same? Was that the same to you? Is any player the same exact in every single game? I don't know.
The final four quarterbacks are Lamar Jackson, about to be MVP for the second time, fastest quarterback ever. Patrick Mahomes, a wizard. Number one pick, Jared Goff. And the last guy picked in a draft, Brock Purdy.
Oh, yeah, Lamar Jackson is about to be MVP. How did he get that MVP? He had to beat Brock. Did he even beat Brock? No, the defense did. The defense been carrying the Ravens the whole entire season, and Lamar Jackson just be getting all the credit for it. Lamar Jackson numbers pedestrian this whole entire damn season. He's been overrated as hell. He's the most overrated quarterback since Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is super overrated. He's garbage. He can't read defenses for a damn. Lamar Jackson can't read defense for a damn. They can run pretty good, but they can't figure out who's open. So they don't know when to hit the open guy. They can't see it. Lamar Jackson, he just can't tell when anybody is open. So he just got to buy time in the pocket, sent back there for like 10 to 15 seconds. Hopefully, somebody get wide open in the coverage, and he finally feel comfortable to let the ball go. You know what I mean? And that they biggest plays is broken plays because they can't read defenses, and that's garbage. That's a terrible quarterback. But you know what? They got their bags. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they robbed them. But yeah, they always gonna be playoff chokers. But Lamar Jackson, he even more overrated than them. They crowned this man MVP. With the most weakest numbers I ever seen. Weak garbage. He's not the MVP. And it showed in the playoffs. Man. That was terrible. That was the worst performance of an MVP probably ever. I don't even know. Brock Purdy, they need to give it back to Brock. The MVP, give it right back to Brock, bro. Lamar, you don't get that, brother. He should be automatically disqualified for being so damn garbage. In the AFC Championship game, you gonna throw an interception and triple coverage. What the hell is this? Why you can't see that? What is wrong with you? Like, bro, yeah, he was open for a slight second, but you threw the ball late, bro. Let it go. Can't you see he's about to get open? The ball should have been, or Brock would have got the ball there. Hey, I want y'all to tell me, be honest with yourself. Who would you rather have, Lamar Jackson or Brock Purdy? Look how Brock Purdy played and brought the whole team back. Look how Lamar Jackson played and choked so terrible. Oh, God, it was pitiful. It was hard to watch, man. I'm like, dang, bro. At least do better than that, man. Y'all blew us out. Y'all making us look bad going out like this, bro. Like, what the hell? The defense shut the Chiefs out in the second half. All Lamar had to do was get it. I don't even know, man. That was terrible, bro. Oh my goodness. And you want to talk about Patrick Mahomes being a wizard. I don't understand how these criticisms for Brock only applies to Brock. It's like, oh, Brock Purdy took over a team that went to the NFC Championship, went to the Super Bowl. So yeah, they always want to put this thing on Brock. We're like, oh, he just came into the great situation. Oh, he just got this super stacked team, this super talented team. It's a very talented team he just took control of. And that's what's carrying him to these championship games, or this is the reason why he's doing good. But guess what? Patrick Mahomes also came into a talented team with a talented coach who was top of his game and everything too. How is nobody having this same narrative for Patrick Mahomes? They got to the AFC Championship game with Alex Smith. And Alex Smith is a self-proclaimed game manager. He said, as the president of the game manager club, Brock Purdy is not allowed.
The worst thing you can call a quarterback these days, a game manager. Are they right?
Game manager, yeah. Listen, Sam, I got to be honest with you. I frustrated all week with all this talk that Brock Purdy's just a guy, that he's just average, and certainly he's just a product of this great situation, and it couldn't be further from the truth.
Well, Phil Ball's where we let it.
Yeah, listen, last week they played in a rain game. He struggled with his grip. I don't know a quarterback in the NFL that likes to play in the rain.
Sure.
Right? Let's leave it at that and move on and take a look at actually what happened this year and some of the narratives around this guy. The first one, that he's a game manager, right? He's conservative with the football. He's not aggressive. He's not a difference maker. 3rd and 10 in this divisional round game. The guy struggled with his grip. Check this out. I can tell you what a game manager's doing. He's throwing it to one of these two guys in the flat, because that's what you do. You don't do this with a free defensive end bearing down on you. You don't stand in and not even flinch and then have the guts to make this throw. Wow. Are you kidding me? Over the middle, all this traffic, 3rd and 10, your team needs you to make a play. Look at this. Look at the courage in that moment to make that play.
It's a big
I can tell you, as the unofficial president of the Game Managers Club, he's not allowed in. You don't get to make plays.
So wait a minute. The Kansas City Chiefs got to the AFC Championship with a game manager in Alex Smith. Patrick Mahomes took the team over, and yes, he didn't get him over the hump, the Super Bowl with him. But that was a stacked team. How come it only applies to Brock that it's a stacked team and Patrick Mahomes is a game changer, or Patrick Mahomes is this and that, but that doesn't apply to Brock Purdy? Like, what? Come on now. Give me a fucking break, man. They just be making up shit.
And here's another thing about the Niners. I love Kyle Shanahan, but he is completely tied to his play sheet. He doesn't feel like a great second half adapter to me. He came with a game plan. It's usually brilliant. They usually roll over people, but they're not a good come from behind team, because I'm not sure if they adapt. Once Deebo Samuel got hurt, it's not the same offense. You can't just do what you do with Lamar and say, take it over, kid. Make some plays with your feet.
Oh, that was gold. That was gold. This is what I'm talking about. How can you be so wrong with a smug on your face? That silly face, man. You say what? Kyle Shanahan is tied to his play sheet. He's not a great second half adapter. They can't be like, Brock Purdy, go win the game with your feet. We're not a comeback team. You couldn't have been more wrong about a game in your whole entire life, bro. The comeback that the 49ers had was the greatest comeback in NFC championship history. That's the biggest come from behind win in a championship game for the NFC. And how do they do it? With Brock Purdy using his feet. Oh my God. That is it's so cringe, man. This take age like milk in the desert. This is the worst take. Like, who listens to this guy? Who takes this guy serious, bro? Is it you? This your man's? I ain't even trying to hate on him, but he's steady trying to hate on my team. It's like, wow, we're playing good. We have a good team. Like, why is he steady hating on my quarterback? For what? What? I've never in my life heard Brock say a bad word about anybody ever. Like, he never talk shit to nobody. He never try to stun on nobody. He never try to make somebody look bad. Like, bro, why is y'all all picking on him? He like the last pick in the draft, but he wasn't even supposed to come this far. Like, just to see him achieve such greatness coming from the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Just the amount of hate they gonna put down on this young dude out here balling, out here getting his team wins. Especially like, yeah, these other guys are stars, but they don't have it all the time, bro. Brock has to show up and be on. Brock can't afford to have a bad game, you know what I mean? He still has to have a good game with that inside of a bad game. That's how he beat the Packers, and they was bigging up the Pack. Oh my goodness. You would have thought the Packers was just the greatest greatest team ever, and like that they actually were the ones who won. You would think that Jordan Love is the greatest quarterback ever or something like that. Oh, you put Jordan Love on the 49ers, and it's not even fair. Like, Jordan Love is trash. Jordan Love is trash. What are you talking about, bro? Like them plays where it looked like he was bulling out. Like, no, but our defenders just slipped. Gibson slipped. Trey Greenlaw slipped. Ward slipped. It was slippery field. It was raining out there. Everybody's playing bad in bad conditions. You know what I mean? On the Packers side and the 49ers side, we still did enough to beat them. So shut the hell up, bro. Talking about, oh, he throws better in the rain. They got this misconception about quarterbacks. How did my dog Mayweather say it? Y'all remember when Mayweather was getting ready to fight Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley was trying to beast up on him like, hey, I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm stronger than you. I'm gonna knock you out because I'm stronger than you. What did Mayweather say, bruh? Mayweather was like, bruh, okay, you stronger than me, right? But this ain't a weightlifting competition. This is a boxing match. It don't matter how strong you are. That's what I'm trying to tell these fools about this quarterback shit, bro. They saying Josh Allen and Jordan Love and all these other ass quarterback, Lamar Jackson, all these quarterbacks is just better than Brock. Why? Because of the athleticism? What does that matter, bro? What does that matter, bro? That doesn't make you a great quarterback, man. That just makes you a great athlete. If this was like some kind of rock climbing competition or some kind of skills competition in a Pro Bowl where, oh, we want to see who could throw the ball the furthest, or like who could throw the ball the highest, who could jump the highest, who could run the fastest, that doesn't make you a better quarterback. That just makes you a better athlete. How about this? How do you perform when they're coming at you with a blitz? How do you read the defense when they blitzing at you? Which way do you throw the ball? Where's the open window at? Who's the open guy on this play? You know what I'm saying? How do you read the defense? When do you know when to scramble? When do you know, like, you know, certain situational, it's football. What the fuck? It might give you an advantage in certain plays, but it doesn't make you an overall better quarterback. So you need to knock that shit off. Just because somebody's a better athlete doesn't mean they're a better player. Knock it off. Like, if that's the case, then Westbrook is better than Steph Curry. Because Westbrook could jump higher than Steph Curry. And Westbrook could probably run faster than Steph Curry. And do all this other stuff. Does that mean he better? Hell no. How do you fit inside of a team in a game of basketball? The goal is to get the ball inside the hoop. Who's better at doing that? That's the better basketball player then. In football, it's about moving the ball down the fucking field. Who's the best at putting the ball down the field? Hey, check Brock's numbers. He's like at the top at getting the ball down the field. That's the goal of football, is getting the ball in as a touchdown. Who has the most touchdowns? Who's moving the ball down the field the most? And so like all this other shit, it don't matter, bro, how athletic you are. What does it mean? What does it mean if Jordan Love could throw the ball 50, 60, 70 yards down the field, but he can't hit a simple fucking check down without getting picked off? What does that mean? He can't throw the ball 10 yards accurately, but he could bomb it downfield. He could run 20 miles an hour or whatever. Who gives a fuck? That doesn't make you a better quarterback. That makes you a better athlete. Get it through your fucking head. Get it through your fucking head. Brock is the better quarterback. Yes, quarterback, not the better athlete. No, he's not the better athlete. He's the better quarterback. You know what I mean? He might not be the biggest. He might not be the fastest. He might not be the strongest, but he makes up with it with learning how to read the defense, knowing what to do in certain situation, beating a blitz. Who got the highest completion rate beating a blitz? Brock. That's who I want on my team. Not no fucking Josh Allen. Not no fucking Josh Allen. What? The fucking coach had to fucking hide Josh Allen from throwing a damn ball in the fucking championship game. They didn't want him throwing a damn ball. Why? The fuck? Because he's a turnover machine. I don't know what the hell he doing. Terrible. He's trash. He's athletic as hell, but he's trash. So stop thinking that a better athlete means better quarterback. Knock that shit off. I don't give a fuck. Knock it off. Y'all need to stop with this bullshit talking about, oh, what player on the 49ers is better? Is Christian McCaffrey better than Brock? Is Debo better than Brock? Is Trent better than Brock? Is the defense a better player? Like, what the fuck does that matter, bro? How are you even measuring that? Where's your measuring tape? Like, what are you going based off of? Who's the most athletic? Then yes, they are more athletic than him. But he has a skill set that they don't have. If Brock Purdy gets hurt, they don't have a chance of winning. You take Debo out, they still have a chance of winning. You take Trent out the game, we still have a chance of winning. You take Ayuk out the game, we still have a chance of winning. You take Christian McCaffrey out the game, we have a chance of winning. You take Brock out the fucking game, we have no chance. Does that mean he's more athletic than him? No. So why are you trying to compare, oh, who's the best player? Who's the best at this? Why is that even a debate? Why is it for Brock? That's the only time it comes up. I've never heard nobody ask, who's the better player, Patrick Mahomes or Kelsey? And what the how do you measure that? How do you they're on the same team, working as a team to accomplish a goal. So it's like, how are you saying who is better? They comparing a fucking lineman to a quarterback. They're saying Trent is a better player based off what? Off of what? Where are you getting this from? Cam Newton. What are you even fucking talking about, dude? And I ain't even just picking on Cam, because he ain't the first person to make this comparison. It's been other media members I've seen make the same type of fucking shit. Like what? They said the same exact thing Cam said it hella long ago, and then they go jump on TV and try to lecture Cam about not saying that for him to relax. I'm like, bro, you said the same shit though. Why y'all can say it, but he can't say it? But all y'all in the wrong, and then y'all want to be hypocrites on top of that. But I appreciate you sticking up for Brock at least this one time, even if it does make you a hypocrite. But it's all good. It's all good. I ain't gonna say who did it, you know what I mean? Because I ain't really trying to embarrass y'all. But Cowherd, I don't know. He's on some other shit, bro. He's on some other shit. It's the same guy who said Brock is not a franchise quarterback because of the style and which way he wears his hat.
Brock Purdy. You got a hat on backwards. He's not a franchise quarterback.
You know what? I'm just going to wear my hat backwards for the rest of this shit. Just because he said that. Not a franchise quarterback because of how you wear your hat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's an awesome take. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Great stuff. Great stuff. This is the kind of analysis that I want from my professional talk show host. You know what I mean? This is great feedback. Oh my god, what a joke, man. This guy a joke. Is he trolling? You gotta be trolling, bro. But all y'all knock that shit off about who's the better player on whatever team. Because I've never heard nobody say that about Patrick Mahomes. I've never heard nobody say, oh, is Tom Brady better than Gronkowski? How? Tom Brady wasn't the most athletic quarterback. Like, man, when he tried to break out for a run, he runs slow as hell. I see him try to go out on a trick pass, and he couldn't run down there and catch the pass. Like, what? Does that mean he's not a good quarterback? You imagine somebody going back in time like, oh, Joe Montana really sucks. This is Jerry Rice and Taylor and a lot being on the defense is making him good. He's not really that good. He's just getting carried by the team. No, people call him the greatest. They don't apply that to Brock though. And I really do believe this is super duper biased at an immense rate, bro. For the last pick in the draft to have better numbers than Dak. Dak over here making millions and millions and millions. Brock making under $1 million and just outshining Dak to the highest level in the quarterback stack. Like, man, they put guys like Dak over Brock Purdy. They put guys like fucking Josh Allen over Brock Purdy. They don't even want these two. There was a point of time they didn't want Dak even throwing a ball. There was a point of time they didn't want fucking Josh Allen throwing a damn ball. You know what I'm saying? You got their receivers talking shit about him. Diggs over there talking shit about Josh Allen. Fucking CeeDee Lamb is talking shit about Dak Prescott. See, he's like the nicest guy in the world, bro. He's like the most chillest dude. And Dak done pissed him off. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. But on the 49ers, I ain't never seen no receivers stick up for their quarterback the way that Debo and Ayuk do. Y'all saw Debo come to the game one time without Brock Purdy coat, and he set it on fire, man. That man's a trendsetter. That started from Brock Purdy, you know what I'm saying? Brock Purdy started that off with Debo. Debo, good shit, brother. I salute you for that jacket, man. I'm gonna have to cop one. Matter of fact, you should let me have that one, bro. And go ahead and throw an autograph on there and get Brock autograph on it for me, bro. Send it to my house. I need that. Next time I do my YouTube thing, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. After Debo did it, then Taylor Swift did it. It just took fire from there, you know what I mean? And I started off with all the hatred that Brock has been receiving unfairly. Look at this shit. They just downing this man every chance they get, man. Every chance. Y'all remember when he went on that 3-game win streak? Oh, I told you. Yeah, you want to be right? I told you he was terrible. I told you. This is after a 5-game win streak. This is after he won 5 games in a row. He lose 1 game. Oh, this is the worst quarterback. I told you. Everybody wanted to be right. Nobody wants to hear me. Now they just flip flop pancake whichever way. They ain't never consistent throughout the whole season. They just overreactionaries to every fucking game. I'm like, damn, bro, relax, man. It's only his 2nd year. Look how he came into the league. Came in the league killing, and he started off the league killing. He been winning games. You know what I mean? The defensive coordinators, they get a check. They got film on Brock. figure out how to stop him. You know what I'm saying? The Ravens said they figured out how to stop him, but we ain't lost the game yet. Well, I don't count that Rams game. Sam Darnold was terrible, man, but whatever, bro. It's all good.